But I wanted to bring this to your attention because this irritates the bejeebies out of me. This is out of NYU Local. Congress quietly repeals congressional insider trader ban. This actually came out earlier this week, and everything else, the pressing news issues kind of kept pushing it back. But I wanted to bring this up because it should make every progressive out there fuming mad. It should make every conservative out there fuming mad. This is what the article says. Oh, and remember, this is the very issue that everybody was having a problem with. How can the elite 1% in Congress and Senate, who are rising in income way faster than the entrepreneur 1%, how can they legally be having access to insider trader information, using that information to conduct trades, prospering, and then having it be legal, when if you did it, you would go to jail? So Congress decided, okay, we need to ban this. We need to make sure that we're honest and the people see that we're honest, and they did that publicly. And then privately, they did this. While Congress might be stuck in a deadlock on just about every issue imaginable, there's one piece of legislation that both Democrats and Republicans hate unanimously: the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act, a law passed last year to prevent insider trading among lawmakers and government officials by requiring them to post disclosures of their financial transactions online. Both parties in both houses of Congress hated the disclosure portion of the law so much that it was repealed on Friday without a debate. The measure was sent to the president by unanimous consent. The ordeal took about 10 seconds in the Senate, 14 seconds in the House, according to official records. No, that's not hyperbole. That's the official record. In 10 seconds, every congressman, every senator agreed that they didn't want to be held accountable. Where was Rand Paul? Where was Lee? Where was Cruz? See, this is the problem. This is essentially saying that they admit to playing the game. They play the right side, you play the left side. This is like a WWE match. We're going to stand for this. You guys be the bad guys. You guys get to win in September. We'll win on October. Then, we'll base polling to decide who wins in November. Because isn't it funny how these people can't agree on anything? They can't agree on, anything. Except this. It took a total of 24 seconds to have Washington, D.C. kick you in the teeth. Just let that sink in for a second. Because a lot of you are like, I want to be politically active. Oh my goodness, I like that Ted Cruz guy. He's the way to go. Yay, Ted Cruz. Or I like Rand. Yeah, Rand. Woo! Wait a second. Why did not one single person see a problem with this? The Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act would have required members of Congress, their aides, and other federal employees making more than $119,000 a year to disclose their financial dealings in an online database. It was supposed to prevent government officials from using insider knowledge about policy making to profit from stock trades and other financial investments. This takes the advantage away from the people. I mean, think about it for a second. If you had a congressional hearing about using 500 acres of Texas land to drill for oil, and you were having a hearing about it, the world didn't know, and then two congressmen, one a Democrat, one Republican, pulled together, and once you know it, they happened to buy that 500 acres. And lo and behold, Congress passes it so that now drilling would be allowed there. Now, you and I think that's sick, perverted, and disgusting. But every single member of the House and Senate think that's okay. All of them. And I want to drive that point home, because all of them are going to be running again, and you are going to be voting for them. Or not voting for them, but you understand what I'm saying? The article continues, upon signing the bill into law last year, President Barack Obama said the idea that everyone pays or plays by the same rules is one of the most cherished American values. It is the notion that the powerful shouldn't get to create one set of rules for themselves, and then there's another set of rules for everybody else. And if we expect that to apply to our biggest corporations and to our most successful citizens, it certainly should apply to our elected officials, especially at a time when there is a deficit of trust between this city and the rest of the country. And then when nobody was looking, hey, I got an idea. Everybody get on the floor real quick. This will only take literally 24 seconds. We can get our privileges back. Are you ready? Unreal. Despite the repeal, government officials still have to file disclosures for security trades over $1,000 within 45 days, but they no longer have to file them in a searchable database that is easily accessible to the public. So essentially, they get to operate without your knowledge. And they still get to operate on that insider trading information that you don't have access to. And not only do they have the information, this is the real kicker. Not only do they have the information that you don't have access to, they have the ability to change the laws so it benefits them. This is like the referee getting to play in the football game. And then he gets to make the rule, no tackling the referee. That's exactly what this is like. If they really wanted to be fair and honest, they would remove their ability to be actively trading in the first place, actively engaging in business deals in the first place. You have to put your financial activity for your personal life on hold for the duration of the time you hold office. That would fix the problem. Yes, you could still, earn interest on investments you had prior to your election. I get that. But if you actually froze their ability to engage in expanded business models, whether that's investing in properties, houses, whatever, one, you would make it fair. Two, you would see a lot less career-long politicians. Would that end the corruption? No, it wouldn't end it. Because they would just pass bills knowing they're going to be out in 4 years, so they would pass bills benefiting them in 4 years. But at least it wouldn't be as sick and perverted as this. With this, they're just literally robbing the cookie jar. And it's the same people who voted for the first act. That shows you how perverted these people are. This wasn't like 48 years ago they passed the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act. No, this was 12 months ago they passed this act. And the same people who passed it are the same people who repealed it. They passed it publicly, repealed it privately, and nobody had a word to say. Not one Democrat, not one Republican, not one senator, not one congressman, not the president, nobody. If this doesn't make you mad, you don't know what's going on. Again, you can find the article nyulocal.com. Congress quietly repeals congressional insider trader ban. Yet at the same time, we need to vote for Obama. He's the guy for union and labor. Yeah, sure. You keep believing that, crazy man. Unreal. First hour's done and in the can. We'll be back. I'm told Jerome Corsi will be joining us next hour, so it'll be interesting to get his insight on some of the events lately. Don't go anywhere. Back right after this.